It's so easy, so easy, baby. I'm here to tell you people, everybody gotta use their head. You got to use it like this, you got to use it like that. You got to use your head more than a hand right. It's so easy, so easy, baby. I'm here to tell you people, everybody gotta use their head. You got to use it in court, you got to use it when you vote. You got to use your head for more than cracking jokes. It's so easy, so easy, baby. I'm here to tell you people, everybody ought to use their head. You got to watch the president too. Ain't no telling what they might do. It's so easy, so easy, baby. I'm here to tell you people, everybody gotta use their head. Alright. You know you have to watch people. They're trying to make a fool out of you. Nigga, you ain't got no sense. That's why it's so easy to be misled. You vote for the president and he don't do what he say he gonna do. You have to watch him. They'll make a fool out of you. I'm here trying to tell you old folks and you young ones too. Wake up. Stop cracking jokes and use your head. Cause you know, it's easy to be misled. You know, I don't know what the world coming to. Everybody trying to use you, make a fool of you. So you have to watch people, but they don't tell you what they might do. That's why it's so easy to be misled. This is a message to the world. Everybody got to use the head. You gotta use your head. say you been good. Oh, I've been your little girl. Babe, I've been you since you've been gone. No, I've been your little girl. Babe, I've been you since you've been gone. You better go, little girl. Baby, you better go do it, love. Oh, I gave you my love. Babe, I gave you everything. No, I gave you my love. Babe, I gave you everything. I tried to spend all my money. Spend all my money in this world. Oh, why do you mistreat me, little girl? Baby, why do you do me like you do? Tell me why you wanna mistreat me, little girl. Baby, why you wanna do me like you do?
Ain't gonna cry no more.
I ain't gonna cry. No, I ain't gonna cry no more. I ain't gonna cry. Say I ain't gonna cry no more. When you get up in the morning, want you to take your clothes and go. Say I'm getting old, and you don't love me no more. Say I'm getting old, and you don't love me no more. I know you got a young man, and he take every place that you go. And listen, I ain't gonna call. I ain't gonna call you on the telephone. old maid is already at home. But alright. Play a guitar, man. You know, I used to cry every time she leave home, but I don't have to cry no more. I got over love. I ain't gonna cry. No, I ain't gonna cry no more. I ain't gonna cry. No, I ain't gonna cry no more. When you get up in the morning, whoa, let it take a rest and go. Baby, don't you want a good man like me? Yeah, baby, don't you want a good man like me? I'll treat you so nice, just nice in a bag of me. I said, little girl, don't you wanna go home with me? Don't you wanna go home with me? I treat you so nice, just nice as a man can be. I'll buy you clothes, baby, I'll buy you food to eat. I like when my woman look nice and neat. Say, baby, don't you want a good man like me? I treat you so nice, just as nice as a man can be. But alright. Don't you want a good man like me? Yeah, baby. Don't you want a good man like me? I'd do anything for you, girl. I wanna see you look nice and neat. I like to see my woman. I like to see my woman look nice and neat. I like to see my woman. Yeah, I like to see that girl look nice and neat. Come on, little girl. Don't you want a good man like me? You done don't even have no hair. But I ain't gonna eat nothing unless I use silverware. Now listen. Take me home with you. Now you gotta buy me some hair. Take me home with you. Now you gotta buy me some hair. Get me a wig. Cause I ain't gonna eat nothing unless I use silverware. I know you're hard, but went downtown and she bought me a Cadillac car. Went downtown and she bought me a Cadillac car. You don't need no Cadillac, cause I can't even drive no car. I can't drive. Look how good time. Get up in the boat of Highway 57 bound. I'm gonna get up in the boat of Highway 57 bound. You know I'm going to Alabama. I'm gonna search every town. I got a gal named Fannie Mae. They said she can't be found. I got a girl named Fannie Mae. They said she can't be found. When I get to Alabama, I'm gonna search every town. I'm going to Birmingham. I'm gonna stop at Basement too. going to Birmingham. I'm gonna stop at Bessemer too. I gotta find Fannie Mae. See what that woman gonna do. Stop at Arkansas. I'm going to Mississippi too. I'm going to stop at Arkansas. I'm going to Mississippi too. Somebody told me the woman down there said, baby, they look just like you. Ah, yeah, come on. Get up in the boat. You know I'm Alabama bound. I'm gonna get up in the boat. You know I'm Alabama bound. I'm looking for Fannie Mae. They said she can't be found. Don't trust your woman. I'll tell you what your woman might do. Don't trust your woman. I'll tell you what your woman might do. She'll make love to you. She'll make love to another man. I'm telling you the truth. Babe, I ain't lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. Babe, I ain't lying to you. Don't trust your woman. Ain't no telling what your woman might do. I trust my woman. She had another man too. I trust my woman. She had another man too. That's why I don't trust no woman. Hey, don't tell him what a woman might do. Hey, don't get it. love to me. She made love to my best friend too. My woman made love to me. She made love to my best friend too. Don't trust your woman. Baby, don't tell her what your woman might do. Hey, don't tell her. Hey, don't tell her. Hey, don't tell her what your woman might do. Hey, don't tell her. Hey, don't tell her what you might do. Don't tell her. Hey, don't tell her what you might do. You know, the police took my woman to jail. And I asked him a question like this here. Please, Mr. Jello, won't you let my woman go free? Jello, won't you let my woman go free? I know you meant no crime. All she would lay at home in the bed with me. Why don't you please lend to me? Judge, you know, babe, why don't you please lend to me? If it don't, if it does, you're gonna leave me in misery. Down on my knee, just you know, begging you please, I'm begging you. Down on my knee, just you know, begging you please. on me. Stop lying. Please stop lying on me. I didn't take your woman. You gave your woman to me. You had a good woman. You just wouldn't treat her right. You had a good woman. You wouldn't treat her right. You know you leave home. You stay gone all night. That ain't right. You go to come home every night. No, that ain't right. You gotta come home every night. If you got a good woman, babe, man, you better treat her right. Right. If you'd treat her right, she would be in my bed tonight. If you treat her right, she would be in my bed tonight. You got a good woman, babe, but you just wouldn't treat her right. Stop lying. Please stop lying on me. Stop lying. Please stop lying on me. I didn't take your woman. You gave your woman to me.
All right, back in that time, well, started in the 70s. So Purvis Scott, he was playing bass. Little Monroe Jones was playing guitar. Buddy Ray was playing drums. So at the time, it was just three pieces. So we was working at Lover's Lounge over on 22nd Street and the Rat Trap. And I was working down the Peppers, down on Mission. So I was down in Peppers, and so this guy, his name was Hank from Black Rap Music. So he came up and said, man, I want to sign you up. I like the way you sound. So I signed a little contract. So it's been about 5 years going. Hadn't heard nothing from him. So me and Angel, well, Highwayman had rented this place. And him and Necktie Nate was partners. So then, some kind of way, Necktie forced Highwayman out. Highway had put up the money. So Necktie opened the place up, Nate's Green Door. So he running, he wasn't paying his rent. So the place was closed for a while. So the lady across the street, Miss Rosa, she had a furniture store there, and she owned the building. She wouldn't rent the place to nobody but me. So me and Angel, we rented it and used Necktie Nate's license for a while until the license period was up. So then Necktie tried to get Angel to cut me out, and they be partners. So we led him on until license time was up. So then Angel, he couldn't get no license. He said, well, you can get the license. So I went down, applied for the license and everything. But then he wanted to kind of deal with drugs. I said, no. I said, all I got is a name. I can't let you mess that up. So me and him had a falling out because he wanted to let the guy come in and sell drugs. So then I said, well, I'm backing out. I went to Miss Rose. I said, look, I'm not going to be in that place. She said, no, I don't want to rent to nobody else but you. So then he said, okay, man, we still going to be partners. And he put the license in his brother's name. So we went along with that. So we hung there and worked. And so he said, man, you done helped me out a lot, sir. I'm going to help you get your record out here. So Jimmy Dawkins, he was coming around. So we hooked up with Jimmy Dawkins, got Willie Kent, Jesse Williams, Larry Taylor, Eddie Burke, and Johnny B. Moore. So when we went, we had rehearsal. So we had Big Mojo Elam in there. But we didn't like the way Mojo was playing his bass. So then we got Willie Kent. We went to the studio out there in Melrose Park. Mojo, he got mad because we didn't put him on it. Man, he was mad. So then after we got the record out, then this Hank from Black Rat Music, he wanted to my suing me. So Jimmy said, well, I'll handle that. So Jimmy talked to some lawyer he had, and I got out of that. And so then me and Jimmy come pretty tight. So after we did the whole LP, then Angel got killed in the club that night. I was holding the door, so I had been drinking. I said, well, I'm going home. He took the door. No sooner I left out the door, guy come in and shot him. I'm at home. Next morning, I get him come down there. That's when I found out about it. So then we went to Little Mac Simmer. So we took a 45 off the LP. And Little Mac, he gonna blow hard on it. So he had a studio down on Indiana Street. So he had another guy running the studio. So after we did it, and then we brought Lafayette Leak in to play keyboard on it. Then we go down there. Mac Simmer's studio is closed. So what we're gonna do? Me and Jimmy went there, and the door was open. So we took a flashlight and went up in there and went through all them tapes and found our master and brought it out. Man, we was up in there around, there wasn't no lights, nothing. But we went through all them tapes. We found that master. So then some guy, Jimmy know, was making records. So this guy, he went in there at night when his boss wasn't there and we pressed some 45s up. So we paid for them and we put them out. That's why the 45 didn't have no number on them, because the guy had blacked the numbers out because he had sneaked and did. His boss didn't know nothing about it. So that's how it started. So I first met Angel Harris through Arlene Brown. He had cut a record. He had put a record out there. He produced one record. But Dead Eye Norris, I think, was playing guitar on it. So I'd come around and me and him got together, and I was out there trying to sing, and he was too at the time. So then we come up with the idea of getting this club. So that's how it started. We named it Domino Lounge. So then we started having bands in there. Big Mojo Elam, Willie Kent, around 1980, I think. 79, 80. Roosevelt and Western, right on the corner there. The way the studio was, they had the band separate, and they had the harmonica player in there with me, so out in Melrose Park, I forget the name of the studio, it's been so long ago. So we went in there, we did the session one day, it came on out, Jimmy was helping us, but I ain't the one put up the money, because the money come out the club, And so we never did put it out, because after he got killed, then. See, what happened, I told him, I said, man, he was letting this guy sell drugs in there. So then he decided he gonna start back in the drug business. I ain't gonna let nobody sell drugs in my place. I'm gonna sell them. So then he started, and when they come looking for this guy, He got what you need, I got it. So one night the police come in there. What I had did, I had cut a section out of the wall. And while you can move the wall and you never know it was there. So I put the drugs in behind the wall. So when the police they couldn't find them. So so in the back room there we had a bed in there, and we had a little kitchen and stuff, man. So a lot of nights I didn't go home, I stayed in the club, that way wasn't nobody break in. We had to break in one time. So then, but what happened, Hubert had left his amp. They stole Hubert's amplifier. They took everything but my PA. They took it to the door, but they never did take it out. So we fixed it up while they couldn't come in there no more. Yeah, I had Hubert and little Shorty at the time, Larry Taylor, Eddie Burt, Yeah, well, see, this is how Shorty started playing with Wolf. We go down there and sit in. And Wolf told Shorty, said, you playing good, said, if you ever need a bass player, I'm going to give you a job. That's how Shorty met Wolf, through me. Me, him, and Lee Shot Weave and I used to work a lot together. We work at Pepper, and we work at Woods Lounge over on Fifth Avenue in Kizzy. So one time, Lee Shot, he be at Woods Lounge. I'd be down at Pepper, so I'd do a set at Pepper and run back to Wood, do a set and run back to Pepper. Back in them days, man. And the first time, I made some money and went down to Pepper. He paid me $15. Man, I must have counted that money 10 times. I done made some money using my mouth. So I met Pepper through Arlene Brown. She was the queen of the West Side back then. She was trying to get everybody in the music. She'd have little sets and she'd have everybody. That's how Big Time Saver started, through Arlene Brown. But see, this is how Little Mac got involved. Because see, Little Mac, that was her boyfriend at the time. Mac had big money then. He was dealing drugs heavy. He had a guard at his door. When you come in the house, you had to be searched. Everyone sitting outside. He ride around with briefcases of money, man. He had big money, and so he was spending it on her, And his son, little Lionel Simpson, Arlene produced a record on him because she raised Mac's son. And he got in trouble, he robbed a church out there in Harvey. And I think killed some people, so he went to jail, so I don't know what happened to him after that, Yeah, so, back then, like Artie Blue Boy White, Tyrone Davis, and Mac had the club down there in Indiana, so everybody was flocking to Mac because he had that money, and he had bought a motorhome. It was set out on the ground like a house, and when you crank it up, it raised up and the wheels come up. And you remember he had that thing advertised on the radio, the best harmonica player in the world, and who could nobody beat him and stuff, He was spending that money, man. He had it, Then he went to jail, and he came back out, and then the police caught him again. He was on TV, and he told them, said the Lord told him to sell drugs to build him a church. He said, at least I wasn't sending it to no kids, so I was sending to grown people, and they know what they were doing. Some kind of way, he got out of that stuff. Yeah, he was on TV. So the Lord told him to sell drugs to build him a church. He was our ordained minister also. And also, back at that time, a lot of times I had Lee Jackson playing guitar for me. Left Hand Frank, Lucky Lopez, all of them. And one time, this lady was named Jackie. She was playing bass, and another lady, Carol, was playing drums. So that time I had all female band, so I put a wig on Lucky's head. I had a poster tail dragging the female band, so I put a wig on Lucky head. And the place, Dave and Thelma, 4236 West Lake. We played there 4 years on a Thursday night. 4 years. And on Pulaski, 345 South Pulaski, and 308 Mary's Lounge in the Golden Slipper. Well, I played right there in them two clubs for 11 years. Every Sunday night, yeah. And back then, I used to work 6 nights a week on the west side. I had Johnny Little John, Eddie Taylor, all of them. And see what happened. After me and Wolf got tight, when he was in town, he tell his boys to come help me out. So that's how Hubert would come and play with me. So that's how I got to know Hubert. We got tight with Wolf and seeing like Wolf didn't like no drinking. And when he was on break, I would slip Hubert a drink, so we got to be buddies, Wolf was strict. You couldn't smoke on the bandstand, but now when you get off, he buy you whatever you want and sit there and tell jokes. A lot of people thought he was mean. Now, if he didn't like you, he'd tell you, the Wolf don't like you, stay away from the Wolf, but me and him always got along, because when his wife was there, his girlfriend was there, I'd speak to him, but I wouldn't go sit at the table with him. But see, a lot of guys, they run up there, and he was jealous, So this guy, Leo Solomon, called himself Little Wolf. So Highwayman, he liked the Highwayman. So Lily would be there, Highwayman go up and ask Wolf, Wolf, whose wife that is? Yours or Little Wolf? That made Wolf mad at Little Wolf. And Wolf wouldn't call him up to the bandstand. So me and Highwayman, we know we gonna sing on Wolf's show, but Little Wolf ain't gonna sing because he done made Wolf mad at him. He told Necktie, he used to call himself Little Howlin' Wolf. And Wolf told him, I'm tired of you going around here using my name. So that's when he went to Necktie name. But me and him was all right. I leave. I said, Wolf, I'm gone. Come back down here and help me out, So when he was playing, I'd go down there and he'd tell me, one day this boy gonna take my place, So me and him was cool. In 83, the people from the Neverland, they come over and did a documentary, the Hunter Boy Edwards story. So they made a movie just for Dutch TV. So when they came over, Ed Taylor and I, we were playing up the blues on Halston. So they came to the fish market. They wanted to find Hunter Boy. Didn't nobody know where Hunter Boy lived but me. So I went out to Hunter Boy's house and got him, and they shot that part of the documentary at the fish market. And I got in that. So then the Mojo Blues Band out of Vienna, Austria, they seen that document. And they came to Chicago and found me. So that's how I started going to Europe. So I've been going to Europe ever since 1990. And I'm better known over there now than I am here in the United States. Everywhere I go over there, people know me. I was over in Sweden, and in the library, they got a whole document on me. Picture from 1974. I couldn't believe it. This guy, Tony Laufman, he got a bookstore and a little record store over in Stockholm, and he got a lot of stuff on me, even from the Rat Trap back in 1974. And so I've been blessed, doing fair, health still halfway good, so I'm blessed.